On July 1, 2023, a groundbreaking chapter unfolds in the history of Penang. The Penang South Island project, a grand endeavor of epic proportions, sets sail on a journey of transformation. Amidst the grand ambitions of this visionary project, a significant shift occurs. Through the intervention of the federal government, the grand vision of reclaiming 4,500 acres across 3 islands has undergone a remarkable transformation. Now, a single island spanning 2,300 acres emerges as a beacon of boundless potential and opportunity. Here, in this concentrated vision, Gamuda Berhad, entrusted with this monumental task, embarks on the remarkable 3.72 billion ringgit reclamation work on 1,260 acres for Phase 1 of Island A. It is here that the Silicon Island will rise, a testament to human ingenuity and aspiration. However, in a country blessed with over 5,000 kilometers of pristine coastline and vast expanses of untapped land, a perplexing question arises. Why does Malaysia choose to reclaim the sea for new development? The voices of activists and concerned citizens echo across the shores, their concerns resonating deeply. Is there an alternative path that harmonizes development with the preservation of our environment? Can Malaysia unlock its potential without jeopardizing the very ecosystems that sustain us? As we delve into the minds of decision-makers, we strive to understand their motivations. Is land scarcity the driving force behind this immense undertaking? Or are there other factors at play? Let us delve deeper into the concept of land reclamation itself. Land reclamation, a process with centuries-old roots, has shaped coastlines and economies across the globe. One of the earliest large-scale projects was the Beemster Polder in the Netherlands, reclaiming 70 square kilometers of land in 1612. At its core, land reclamation involves creating new land from the sea. The process can be as straightforward as filling the area with rock, cement, clay, and soil until the desired height is achieved. Over the past 20 years, reclamation has gobbled up swaths of ocean along Malaysia's western coast, creating a man-made landscape of homes, offices, deep seaports, and cruise ship terminals. One undeniable outcome is that land reclamation projects provide cities with greater flexibility in urban planning and offer governments the opportunity to engage ambitiously with land banking. But critics argue that these massive projects can perpetuate unattainable housing and social injustice. As we unravel the complexities of land reclamation, we must navigate the fine balance between progress and sustainability. Only through a deep understanding of these projects can we shape a future where the environment and human needs are harmoniously prioritized. One must acknowledge the inherent challenge that Penang, being an island, faces in terms of land scarcity. With limited room for expansion, economic opportunities dwindle, and the unavailability of affordable housing exacerbates the situation. By reclaiming land from the sea, it promises to alleviate the strain by providing new opportunities for economic growth and addressing the dire shortage of affordable housing. Penang has already witnessed the positive outcomes of land reclamation, with reclaimed areas hosting thriving industrial zones and heritage clan jetties, and more recently the Penang's Gurney Wharf project. And according to the Penang state government, the Penang South Islands project falls into the category of critical land reclamation endeavors aimed at securing the city's future. To ensure social equity, the Penang South Islands project sets aside a quarter of residential units for affordable housing, making homeownership more attainable for the community. Furthermore, to alleviate any concerns on social impact, a dedicated fishermen's task force has also been established. The Penang South Islands project also presents a feasible solution to urgent environmental challenges. With over half of Penang Island comprised of hilly terrain, land reclamation becomes a pragmatic approach to secure the state's future. However, we need to agree that without strategic land expansion, Penang's growth would be severely hindered. The Penang South Islands project, timely in its implementation, serves as a catalyst for the state's economic resurgence, empowering it to thrive in the post-pandemic era. By unlocking new economic opportunities and preparing the state for what lies ahead, this project paves the way for Penang's continued progress and resilience. However, despite the immense socio-economic benefits it promises and its potential to bolster the state's coffers, the Penang South Island project finds itself entangled in vehement opposition. From the dredging of sand to the dumping of sediments, the process of reclamation leaves an indelible mark on the environment. The very sand that is dredged and the locations where it is deposited hold dire consequences for biodiversity and habitats. The repercussions extend far beyond the immediate dredge or dump sites. Suspended sediment increase, changes in hydrodynamic patterns, and the burial of original biodiversity all take their toll. The spread of these impacts is not confined to a limited area, but can permeate neighboring habitats, necessitating the containment of their devastating consequences. The Penang South Island project entails decades of dredging and sand mining, resulting in undersea habitat destruction, hindrance of fish migration, and disruption of the food web structure. Oxygen depletion further compounds ecological damage. The alarming cost of the project raises concerns as well. The fishermen, deeply connected to the sea, lament the irreversible environmental degradation caused by the creation of artificial islands. They rely on the abundant prawns and fish found in the area. While they have been encouraged to seek alternative employment, many have been fishermen their whole lives, dependent on the sea for their sustenance. The sheer scale of the dredging and reclamation work over more than a decade raises alarm bells. 15 years of relentless land reclamation is an assault on marine ecology and the fishery industry that relies on it. The reclaimed islands will bury existing fishing areas and deteriorate the surrounding marine water quality. The irreversible negative impact on the livelihoods of coastal communities, who depend on the marine and coastal areas for their sustenance, cannot be ignored. The long-lasting consequences will forever alter their way of life. As the government presses forward with the Penang South Island project, one question looms large. Are there no viable alternatives to reclaiming more sea for development? Surprisingly, there is an area, larger than Singapore, and encompassing the largely flat portion of Penang State on the Malaysian mainland, that remains untouched, an opportunity waiting to be seized. Environmental proponents and researchers argue that the government's claim of no available land on the island seems flawed when this vast mainland area, just a stone's throw away, lies unexplored. Nevertheless, with the project receiving its green light and set to commence in a matter of weeks, concerned citizens can only hope that it is executed with an unwavering commitment to sustainability and minimal damage to the delicate ecology that surrounds us. The path ahead demands a paradigm shift, one that prioritizes alternative solutions, respects the inherent value of nature, and embraces a future where development and ecological preservation coexist harmoniously.